Okay, y'all, we are about to get it. And by we, I mean me. I am doing my own detox, my own Zen cleanse protocols, and it is a party up in here, obviously. I'm going to take you through each of these and what they do and what they mean and what they are, and feel free to ask questions as we go along. So we will go in the order I am doing things in, and the first is the gut essentials. So here we've got little packets of either powder or tablets of the fiber crystals, the quantum particles, and the black vacuum. And you can read up more on these, but these three together are golden, really great for constipation, really great for breaking up, really great for constipation, really great for breaking up fat, really, and the liver, really great for like more of a digestive enzyme. And a lot of folks, if they don't want to jump into a kit like a detox day right away, we'll start on these for 30 days, and it will be more of a gentle detox, more of a protocol that you can handle on the day-to-day, and paired with some liquid enzymes, it's great. A lot of folks do it an anti-inflammatory protocol with the mycelia, which I've certainly done before, and the mycelia is awesome, but for what I'm working with in my own body, I chose to do it with Hygeia, cleansing the gut and the liver. A lot of liver love for me. Liver is like, it's a lifestyle, working on the liver and breaking up fat and weight management and things like that. So those are the gut essentials, and a lovely protocol to start with. Those three together for 30 days, or 4 with the liquid enzymes. And all these liquid enzymes are interchangeable. It depends on what you're working on, but a great way to start is with mycelia for anti-inflammatory, and obviously they have them in the bigger bottles. I just pulled these out because these are the ones I have. Hygeia is very much an OG formula for gut and liver. She is more adaptogenic. A lot of folks who have blood sugar issues start with light seed. That's another good one. So most of you would then want to move on to a one or a rainbow. A rainbow is simply a 1 plus a forgive plus protocol for in between days on a 7-day protocol. Now, so that's a gut plus a liver flush plus gut essentials in between and liquid enzymes in between. So if you're in your first year of Zen cleanse detoxing, if you're a newbie, you're going to want to do the gut flush probably at least 4 to 5 times. Is recommended if you don't have gut issues. Most people, it takes longer. Now, because I have been doing this for 3+ years and I've lost count, umpteen gut flushes, and I did one earlier this year, I'm kind of counting on my gut essentials to help, with my gut, and I'm moving on to the liver one. So I wanted to really focus in on the liver. So let's look at the Forgive, which is the 1-day deep liver cleanser. I usually say 2 days so people know to give at least in their schedule at least 2 days for the release day, the day after. Deep detox, pure alignment. These enzymes have been masterfully fermented over 3 years. I just saw a video. They actually play like Buddhist mantras and chants and beautiful sutras over the enzymes as they ferment. It's a beautiful process in a lot of integrity and a lot of sacredness. So here is the actual kit. So we have powders in here. We have more Hygeia, which is more of this liquid here for the day. And then this is the flush drink, which is an olive oil and lemon juice, or I should say citrus juice. I think there's some grapefruit in there, but this is the kit. This is the 1-day kit to cleanse the liver. So a lot of my clients, this is where they live for at least the first year, is just doing gut basics, healing the gut, cleansing the liver. Our liver holds so much. I've done other posts on this, but if you want to read more about how much your liver is holding, I can tag you. But focusing and kind of cycling between the gut and the liver for a while. The liver can take 10 to 12 flushes. Again, if you don't have problems, if you have some sort of liver disease, or if you have belly fat and you just know your liver's having trouble, this is a great spot to be for a while, to really like up level your health and help your digestion and your liver function better. And then once that function is freed up between the gut and the liver, everything, the body doesn't selectively heal, right? So everything else starts to really come into congruence. So these are some of the best tools, these enzymes and these enzymatic flushes, that I have worked with, the best, that helps the body put down what it's been carrying, to unburden itself with ease, and to really put a dent in the cumulative effect of our toxic load. And I'm using toxic load as kind of a blanket statement for whatever's going on with your body. But rather than chasing symptoms around, really focusing on building a really strong and healthful system in your body, digestive system, biliary system, with the liver, starting there. And then the detox pathways in traditional Chinese medicine actually continue on from those two. So we got the one and the forgive, and then we've got the inspire, which is the lungs and the respiratory system, how you breathe, right? So everyone's suffering with allergies or mold is a big thing. Like, this is amazing for that. Then comes the blood and the lymph, which is the flow, one of my favorites. And then the kidneys and reproductive system, called origin. So your kidneys in traditional Chinese medicine, that's where your ancestral essence is, so your origins. And all of these kits are wonderful. It's recommended you start with at least one gut and one liver before you move on to the other ones. I usually, honestly, a lot of my clients just kind of hang out in gut and liver for a while because they typically have a little bit to work on, so they focus their time, energy, and investment there. But these are all great as well, and I'm gonna show them to you. I also want to say, don't be intimidated by me saying it takes a long time, or folks stay, cycling on and off this stuff for a year, or the time is going to pass anyway, number one, but you will feel better from just one flush, from just a 1-day flush, a 1-day gut flush, a 1-day liver flush. You will notice a difference. So it's not like there's not a lot of incremental progress along the way. I'm just speaking about, because I'm always trying to address root causes, I'm just speaking about getting to the root of things. People don't like to hear it takes a while, but it takes a while. But don't let that intimidate you into not beginning at all, because you will see incremental changes. You will see, I think it's a big enough change comparatively to the work I'm putting in. I feel like it's an exponential change. So you'll see for yourself. Okay, this is the next one. And I do want to say that with the gut and liver, these 1-day cleanses, 1 to 2 day cleanses, those are fasting cleanses where you fast on the enzymes. These three it's not necessary to fast. So this is actually a 28-day, so it's more of a supplement sort of feeling. They have things you take 2, 3, 4 times a day. So this is the Inspire. This is the 28-day lung detox and strengthener. Great post-COVID for a lot of people that suffered from long COVID, or if you're in a place where you have a lot of forest fires. So, we've got these guys, we've got these powders, plant syrup, powder, like a tea, and then these little tinctures here. And this, I've done this several times. It's amazing. It always, I'm someone who's traditionally had a lot of allergies growing up, and this is wonderful for that. Okay, now we have got the flow, which is one of my all-time favorites, the blood and the lymph. It really gets things moving, like really gets your blood moving, really gets you, if you're someone who has trouble sweating, this is really nice with some sauna and good workouts and stuff. Now you have the mycelia, which I already pulled out here, and you have some cleansing powders in the morning. You've got a tablet, I think that's at night, and then you've got an invigorating drink, which is really it's very warming, like ginger and ginseng type of ingredients. And people compare it to a niacin flush. You have about 45 minutes of just like your legs get really splatchy and feel kind of not itchy, but almost like full, because the blood's really coming to the surface. And this is just, I love this one for how it makes me feel. And again, really great to clean the blood, especially if we eat a lot of heavy animal products or fatty foods. It's really great to clean the blood if you've had any heart issues. And lymph, obviously, like lymphatic system, very important to move, to be able to move cleanly and clearly through the body and get certain toxins out as well. It's wild how fast the sky outside got dark. So I didn't mention, I think I kind of glossed over this one, but this is Qi liquid enzymes. I got it for its adaptogenic quality, and it's known to be really strengthening. And I had tried this only once before, and I wanted to refresh my memory about this guy. So I also just listened to my intuitive nudges about which ones my body wants. But yeah, this is Qi. So when I finish the Hygeia, I will move on to the to the chi as kind of like my in-between fasting days from the actual kits. And then this is the kidney cleanse, the origin. So everything in blue here, Aztec, Inca, and then these are Jing tablets, also really known to be really strengthening and good for the kidneys and reproductive organs. A lot of times Aztec and Inca are really nicely paired together for hormonal stuff, any kind of, hormonal stuff, whether that's more on the adrenal side or more on the, symptomatic cycles or perimenopause, menopause side. This can be a great one for that as well. And if you've ever had a kidney stone, you definitely want to do this one, the origin. So that has been my journey through this Zen Cleanse Abundance table. Let me know what questions you guys have or what issues you have that you want to see addressed, physical issues or symptoms, and I can point you in the right direction and answer any questions. I'll do an AMA here soon, but voila, beautiful. Liquid gold all over the place. Rich bitch.